Hello once again, everybody. Welcome back to some more StoneBlock 4. I am Towkn, and as you can see behind me, yes, I have some stuff. So I was just looking at my book, right? My quest book, which that button right there, and I had clicked on this exploration thing, and I clicked on this thing. It said ring generation, and I was like, so in StoneBlock 4, the world is generated in rings. You spawn into pre-generated stone ring that extends out about 712 blocks. Each subsequent you know that word. I don't. I mean, I know that word. I never say it. Ring only extends out 512 blocks, and then I went to the next page and I saw this. Rings in order are stone, and then deep slate, which we had found deep slate. I didn't realize that at first they were in rings, and that makes sense more about that big circle that we had seen. And then I saw nether, and I was like, wait, does that mean I could just straight up go get netherrack? And then there's end, and twilight forest, which has maystone, ocean, which is just mossy cobblestone, so it was hideous and ugly. And then void chasm, which has apparently other rock, and then in the upper layers has skystone. And this here's what it looks like essentially. And I was like, oh, so if I go travel, which ended up being like 3,000 blocks or something, 3,500 blocks or something like that, I can get myself some skystone. And I was like, ooh, yep, I could do that. I could do that. It's amazing. So I did it. And I came back with a little bit under 2K of skystone, a little bit under 2K of endstone. Came back with more than 2,000, I believe, there. And I think there's more of it in one of our chests over there. We also came back with a little bit more deep slate. And I know those were because of stuff over there. But yeah, so we also have, oh, is my redstone full? Okay, apparently my redstone's full. I didn't realize that. Okay. But yeah, you can still see we also have a bunch of cobble deep slate here. That one over there, I don't think a cobbled deep slate was full, so we should be able to put this in there. But I think it was, yeah. Yeah, so we technically have a full thing of cobbled deep slate, and then another one over here of 1,200. I'm gonna put my anvil back right here, and I can show you why I had that out in a minute. Um, okay, well, I thought there was another chest that had some more, whatchamacallit, another, oh no, there is. Okay, so yeah, there's 2K there, and then our guy down here, this guy, our dimensionalist, he's got another 1,100 of it. Currently working on that, and as we can see, if we open up this, he's gotten a little bit of stuff. He is level 3, getting close to that next one. But yeah, but we made some stack upgrades to put in here so that we have these not filling up quite as fast. And then of course right now they're running out of stuff. I upgraded this. Of course, this here no longer fills up this as fast as it needs to, but we have top one here that just does the dirt. The next one up does the dust, and then the next one down does the sand. Kind of wish I could have had this coming out of there, but if I put that pipe underneath here, it would put a thing to go up. Of course, granted, I could always, since this is locked, it won't be able to put it in there. Not like it's that big of a deal, but yeah. Anyways, that's all that. I made this pen bigger. I don't remember if I did that last time or after, because I was planning on taking. Oh, we got a loop bee somewhere. There it is. I was planning on taking all the animals and just putting them in their own separate areas. Yeah, that was my plan. Well, we apparently did get some chickens in here from when I threw eggs down here. How are we looking on this? Wow, there's massive amount of netherrack in here now too. We also got a bunch of stone essence, which we don't need, some water eggs, and a massive amount of prey dye, which we definitely um but yeah, but if I hit the map and we go like this, I just went ahead and ran all the way down here, and then we went down. And we found another area, and apparently there's something here. Don't know what it is because we traveled underneath it. Then there's this here. Not sure what it is because we traveled over top of it. There's something off over here to the side, which I believe that's one of the cataclysm things. Didn't see what that was. Or this. I traveled over top of that. Bunch of other super fancy different things here. And then we went down. We got to this, and no idea what this is. But this here's where we got, and we just dug big, huge lines of sky stone so that we could come over here and turn it in kiwi. And then I could just go like that. Now we have 6 kiwi. I should be able to go like this and figure out what we need for this. So yeah, we needed some of this. We need this Fortron infused ingot. We're gonna need to get into that as well, aren't we? I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that needing this here as well. So this here's a world engine thing. Requires the Fortron infused blocks. Okay, so if we clicked on this, that's a heating thing up. This is time space, so it's definitely, I think so. It's going to be past these two. Apparently, I could accept this to get this compass. I don't think we need to worry about that right now. I think we're just going to go ahead and work on this next part. I don't remember exactly what Echo guy, which of these he wanted us to do. I think it was the fabricator, or it might have just been 2 of them. Might have just been 2 different ones. So I think we're going to end up going with this. And there was apparently an update which changed this quest to make it to where you only need to go for one of these methods instead of both, because apparently you need to do both before. We're going to look into going with the health shelf. We're going to need some potions of regeneration and some blaze rods for that. So, we have this. So we're going to need some blaze powder. Come down here because this guy has gotten some. Ooh, he is up to level 4 now. Got that little bit of whatchamacallit right there, but I should be able to go like this, throw that in there, that up. And then to make a blaze rod, I need to make I think we're gonna need to make the metal press. Did we want to go? We might want to make this. We might want to go into the iron metal work stuff just because it's going to be much, much more useful for some of this other stuff. So I think, yeah, right here. This here's what we're going to look at. Productive metalworks boundary. So for this, we're going to need some fire clay and to make some fire Well, read this. Productive metalwork is used to smelt and forge alloys, cast them into various different parts. Start by crafting fire clay and then smelting it into fire bricks. These will be used to build the structure of our foundry. The big book of metallurgy can show you how to set up the foundry. So that will give us, once we get this, so we just need a fire clay. So if we click here, fire clay is just going to be sand and clay. That is going to be relatively easy for us to do. We got so much clay. We could just come down here. Yes, you can come down here. Take out this. Go like this. And mine it real quick with that. There we go. Now, granted, I believe we do have a bunch of clay right there we could have grabbed as well, but we also going to need some sand. So let's go ahead and run over here to our sand because we do still have some. And we're going to take out 2 bundles of sand. Even, well, I don't know. Maybe. But we'll come up here. We'll click on this. Go in here and type in fire clay. Like that. Shift click on this. Left click on that. Boom. There we go. We'll just put all this stuff up here. And then click up here and go like this. And we can take that out of there. Then click on this. Be able to get this stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead. Take out that. I have a feeling we're going to need a lot more. So what we are going to do with that then, I think, is come here. We're going to grab out the building gadget. Because it's very useful. We're going to throw it in here to get it powered up. Nicely, there we go. It's almost power. Perfect. Okay. Also, the ender cow that we made, we went ahead and put it in a jar. We have a fluid jar of molten ender, which is putting our coolant in there. So yeah, they're doing absolutely amazing there. We don't have to worry about coolant in that. That'll keep going. But then we want to come over here. Maybe. I don't know if we have a... I don't think we actually have a diamond shovel. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a diamond shovel. There's a diamond. We'll grab 2 sticks. 1, 2. And then we'll come over here and make ourselves a diamond shovel real quick. Or then just run over here real quick. Click on this. Go like this. Click on that and get unbreaking efficiency and fortune. That is pretty good. Okay, and then we'll come down here, click on this, take out a couple stacks of clay, go like this, we'll click right here, and we can shift click on this, go like that, and boom, there we go. Now we can go like that and get all of our clay. Perfect. And I don't even know if I'm not even sure. I don't know if fortune actually increased that or not. It'd be cool if it did. But then we can just come up here again. Press R on this. Click on this. Shift click that. Like that. And R. We need sand. We're going to need lots of sand. So, I'm going to go ahead and run over here. There's only 4 sand in there. Never mind. We're going to run down. Run down here. And get some sand out. Let's open up our backpack and just put some of this other other stuff we don't really need on us right now in here. Like so. So just we could take out a bunch of sand. Then we come back up here. Press R on this. And then R on this. There we go. Like so. And then what we could do is we could just throw it all in there and let that make it. Okay. Then we come over to here. Rest of our clay in there. Okay, now let's see what we need to do for this thing. The Foundry, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to the Protective Metalworks, a mod inspired by Tigris Construct Smelter, and you'll find differences and a lot of similarities. Note, this mod does not a tool-making mod. It is only a foundry. Okay, so you can do that. So to set it up, you need, looks like some sort of, so the blocks you will need to achieve your foundry are the foundry controller, foundry tank, liquid heating cooling, fire bricks or foundry window, or fire bricks or foundry windows, okay, and foundry drain and taps in a casting basin and table. The foundry can be as small as a 1x1, and any rectangular shape. The right, or to the right, you can see an example of a 3x3 setup. Okay. Beware. Base level of the foundry will need to be made of heating coils. These enable you to actually heat up the foundry. The corners of the foundry, multi-blocker optional. The foundry by default will smelt raw ore at 2 times the rate of melting. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open this up. Let's actually go ahead and take this gold out here too. Click on that. We'll throw that gold in there. I'm going to assume if I press U on this, you can just go like this and grab a stack of these for right now and put the rest of it back up here. And then we're going to head up here to our production area and dig out a section for it. I don't know why I'm using a pickaxe. Go, boom, we got like that, and then we'll just dig here. Dig out right here. There we go. So that'll be an area for our foundry thing. We'll go like this and click here, and then go 1, 2, 3. And it said any other rectangle, so I should be able to do it just like this. And I'm going to go ahead actually and just straight all the way over. And then take out that block. And that block. And then we'll go ahead, put those back in. And if I remember right, we don't actually need the... Okay, so we don't need this. So these are also optional. So we will go ahead, put them in there. So break that. We'll break this. Then we'll put these back for right now. Then we'll go like this, and we will shift click on this. Click there. We can just here. And we can just click here. And we will go ahead and break out these bottom ones just because. And then go like that. Okay. And then we'll be able to take out this wall as well if we need to do more. But yeah, so now we'll run down here and pull out some more fire bricks. I have a feeling we're going to need some glass. Let's grab some glass. And let's see what else we need. So if we press U on this, we're going to need a basin for sure. We got a B again. I pressed R instead of U. We need a tank, I believe it said. We'll need a table. We will need, don't actually need the window. We'll need at least 2 taps, so 1, 2. And then we will need a controller, which means we're going to need a blast furnace. We're going to need probably 2 drains. So 1, 2. Okay, and then grab this stuff here. So our A gets sheet up, hit the cow. Get another dirt chest. Really? I'm doing everything else we need. It pops up there. Which doesn't look like anything too special, so yeah. Let's go ahead then and grab a blast furnace, which we should still have another one. Don't know where it is exactly. But there it is. There we go. Somehow I did not grab it out. Even though I shift clicked it, it pulled it out. Oh well. We come here, click this. There we go. So we got that. Now all we need is the coil, the heating coil. So if we type in coil, liquid heating coil, powered heating coil, high powered heating. Well, a liquid heating coil is going to require copper and a bucket for each one. A powered one will require a block of amethyst. So I think we're going to try this, because that should be relatively easy to do. We have plenty of copper. 1, 2. We'll just go ahead for like that for now. An amethyst. We don't really have a lot of amethyst blocks, but we do have this, and I'm assuming I could just go ahead do that to get that, and that gives us 16. How many do we actually? I might definitely need to go get more. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna need 24 of them. So we definitely need more. So let's go ahead, run all the way back up here. I don't think we have any more anywhere else. Probably do, but who knows. We'll run back up here and get some more amethyst from the walls in here. Well, we can. And then, oh yeah, we still have questing sheep guy over here. There's amethyst up there. We got some over here. Yeah. Excuse me, wall. I need your amethyst. Out here. Thank you. Gave me 16 more blocks. Amethyst. But I think I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put that down here. And we're going to climb up here to this next section and just grab all of this as well. Even though we definitely don't need all of that. There we go. Now let's get back and make this make these heating coil blocks, and then see if you could just power one and if the power goes all through all of them, and if we could even power them, or how we have to do this. So if we come over here, we click on this, we click on this. What do the other ones actually use? The other ones actually use a powered heating coil with molten sulfur shell. Okay, so we couldn't even make those if we wanted to. Okay. So if we go like this, that's to let us make 25. So I'm going to go like this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do that. No, we needed 24 of them, didn't we? We'll go like that, and we'll just go ahead and say screw it and just make 25. Second there, I was thinking we needed 20 of them, but yeah. Go like this. Get these in here. Like this, and then I'm going to read the book and see if it says anything about powering them. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. So, 2 times the foundry will easily automate your redstone, or can easily be automated using a redstone pulse and whatever. Okay, so we go like that. Then the index, and that's the only index. Okay. So there's nothing really telling you about how those work. So I'm going to assume it works just like the other power stuff. We'll go ahead and get our basic energy cables out. And then we will dig under here. We probably don't have enough of these to get to where I need to. I probably need to get to right there. And we have 4. Okay, so it's oh man, fell down again. Go ahead, dig that up. See if I could actually get out of here and see what we need to do to make some more of these. I think we need some of these, and actually we'll just go like this real quick. We'll type no, not U on that. We'll press just click on it, and we needed iron in the big ones, or the sideways ones. So we'll need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. And then we come over here, press R on that, click on this, and make 16 more. And then we can head up there and put them in. Okay, so let's see if this works then. So we put that there, there. Like this. And then like so. Powered heating coil. So how do you get power into them then? I'm not sure. Maybe that has something to do with some other block maybe. So let's go ahead. Type in here at metal. So we have the fire bricks, the tap, the base, and the casting heating coils. There's different drains. There's different controllers. Scroll down, there's that. So maybe it just connects to a controller block then? So let's go ahead, break that. We will put this stuff here down right here, like so. Put one more of these right here, and actually one right there. So a foundry tank. We're probably actually gonna go ahead and go like this, and put a block here, here, and here. We'll just break those, and we'll put a foundry tank right here. We will put 2 foundry drains right there. 2 foundry taps right there. Take this block and this block, where we could then put the basin right there and the casting table right there. We could then grab this, put it right here. And then we can grab this and put it right there. Now, if we open it up, you can see it doesn't actually show a temperature. So, oh wait. It shows it on, but it doesn't show like a temperature. If I go like this, okay, so you can see it is, okay, so it does work then. Okay. If I break that, okay, yeah, we can see those are on. Okay, nice, perfect. So, with that, then we can do whatever it was that we were going to do. I don't remember what it was we were going to do. You guys remember what it was I was going to do? Let's put that in there. We're going to run over here. Just put all these in here. Let's go ahead. Put those right there. Run over here, put that there. That in there. And that in there. Okay. So then we could come over here and just throw all of that stuff there into here. Perfect. And we can put the one glass we have back. Okay. And then we have a single torch, which you just got off the wall a second ago. Bring it back up. Put it there. Okay, so we were making a foundry for something. I don't remember what. It's been like, what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. I don't know. So we'll click on here where we could accept this. We could accept that. Okay, so this wanted us to make liquid cooling blocks for that, and then mob melting. Oh, okay, so apparently we can get molten meat from that, molten ender from that, emerald from that, witch, honey, molten blaze. Oh, that was what it was. It's the blaze. Okay, so the molten blaze. So if we can we get molten blaze from blaze powder though? Can I just put molten or blaze powder into there? I can, so we would need that to get molten blaze because we wanted to make a blaze rod, which means we need to make ourselves a rod cast. A rod cast we make by taking molten steel and any stone rod or stick. So we would need 360 millibuckets of steel, which is 4 ingots. That's what it said. So if we find our steel and go 1, 2, 3, 4, we could burn. Actually, we need to grab a stick too. Grab a stick. Come over here to this and throw this in there. Where it will heat up. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Not doing it. Like I watch it and it shows it going up. Requires fuel of whatever, 30 some hundred. But our temp, okay, so yeah, even though it shows us having iron in there, or, our stuff in there, our temperature FE is 0. Okay, so let's grab a bucket of lava then. And we'll put some buckets of lava in the thing. Got another crystal barrel. Nice. Those are always something I will accept from the bees. Put it right here. And then we'll come grab lava bucket. Put that right there. And then this still just shows temperature FE nothing. So is this not? That's not actually connected to that. That's not connected to that. Maybe do they connect to the bottom? Um. Ouch. That was weird. I mean, it shows them on, but it doesn't show them. How do you get them powered then? Huh. Maybe they just maybe these cables don't work. So let's go ahead and break this, break that. Okay, come on. There we go. How do we do this? I might have to look it up real quick, just because I don't. The book doesn't exactly say how to use the powered ones, right? I mean, we could come back and read it again. We put it in that one. I am gonna go ahead, take that back out, and put it up here then. But yeah, here we go. Okay, so if we click on this again, we go back, we have just basically an introduction and the index. Click on here and it just takes you to this. The black version of the blocks are the base ones that can be dyed different colors. Liquid heating coils. If I go like this, I might just need the liquid heating coils then. Okay. Um, like right click. I don't want to right click. Um, so if I do that, and then we go. Okay, there we go. So if that is the case, then let's come down here, and I guess we're gonna need um a lot of. Come on, let me pick up my copper. Here we go. We're gonna need a lot of copper. We need a lot of iron to make buckets. Actually, we probably don't need all that. We probably need one stack. Um, and we need the fire brick. Run over here and grab some fire brick. There we go. Okay, back over here to our crafting table. Press U on. Actually, no, on that. We want to press R on this. Shift click on that. Just go like that. And then we could press U on this. Go like that. That'll give us 16 of them. And then we can press R on this, shift click on that. That'll give us 23 of them because of how many buckets we had. So we do need one more bucket. Grab one more bucket. Come back over here, press R on this. Go like that. There we go. Okay. And then we'll come up here, down here, and pull those out. And of course, it like filled up the. Oh. Okay. It like filled up the thing with them. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead then and put this down here and fill in this then. I'm assuming the electric ones are stuff that's like a to be coming thing. Maybe. Who knows? Go ahead, set that there. Get back out of here. and get all of this. It put meat. Oh yeah, because I stood there. Well, get these all taken out of here. And as you can see, that's how much space we have. But we click on this, go like that. I could put that there, then hit that. Then we could probably. Okay, whatever. We go like that. Let's go ahead then. And I'm assuming to make a blaze rod from this. We click on this. We need this, which is one pile. Was that all I need then? It's just one pile. So if I went like this, put that in there, let it go up. Is this? Yeah. So then I should be able to go over here. Click on it to make it go down below. But as you can see, it looks like we need more than just that. If we press U on this again, go over to here, and we actually, no, never mind. That was U to get that in there. So if we click on this again, press U, we go to this, we need 400 to get one, which is 4. Need 3 more in there. Yeah, okay. And then meat or molten meat. So we can see what we can even do with that. Uh meat. Actually, we press U on that. We could put meat inside of the world engine in order to make the timey-wimey chicken. Or the neutronium chicken. Or the draconium chicken. Or the skystone chicken. But anyways, we got our blaze rod. Which now we just need how many more? I think we only need the one for now. We do need to look into making that potion of regeneration, right? So let's click this, that. We can click that. We can then click this, click that, because we got our thing, and then we can do the same with that. Boom, done, perfect, amazing. So we needed the health shelf. We're gonna need the potion of regeneration at 5 seconds. So regeneration. So potion of regeneration is a gas tier inside of an awkward potion. Okay, so an awkward potion though would be bottles. Our bottles are all in one of these if we have them still. Don't see them. They could be over here. We have those. We have that. Don't see bottles. Don't see bottle. You know what? We'll just make some more. 1, 2, 3. Go like this and go 1, 2, 3. And then we need to fill these up with water, right? So you go 1, 2, 3. Bring it back up here. Click on this. Throw this in there, and then a awkward potion is spider eye, right? Yes, a spider eye, or no, nether wart, or ooh, well, nether wart to get some other way. But what do we have? One of those objection? What's that one? That is the air essence. No, we don't have one of those other things. So again, nether wart. Let's see how we get that. Wart that we can here. Atomic reconstructor of a red mushroom. And once we have some, we could put it inside. We could make a cloche and put it inside of there. Or, yeah. So we get it from crushing that, which we don't have. I think the way we're going to have to get it is through the atomic reconstructor, because there's no way we're getting another chicken. So, let's see if we can find our atomic reconstructor. It's right here. Grab a lever to put on it. And then we need to see if we even have a red mushroom. We might not even have a red mushroom. We have potion of healing. Red mushroom. I don't think we have a red mushroom either. So how do we get red mushroom? We could, let's run over here and see what we got inside of here. I don't think we have a red mushroom in here. No. So we do got a bunch of other stuff. And I might just go ahead and turn this off for right now. There we go. I'll turn it off by turning on that light. We're up to 85 levels in there. Let's go ahead as well over here. Store all 40 levels we have, which takes it up to 90. Okay, and then what we're gonna do though is run this back up here. I'm gonna put this right here and put that on it and turn it off. Then I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna put that stuff there and there. We should be good. Now we just gotta find how we get a red mushroom. A red mushroom we can get on a cutting board from a mushroom. We get it from the loot fabricator. We get it from the garden cloche. A spore recreator. Chiseling from bonsai trees. So if we can get one, we could just keep growing it in a bonsai tree thing. Block drops, chests, thing, plant drops, trader. Which, I mean, this isn't what the Wandering Trader sells. Unless he was just bugged and he's supposed to sell other stuff but doesn't. That's correct. So basically, we might need this. Which is going to require mushrooms in itself. Okay, so we can't get that. We'd have to find some mushrooms first. Oh, man, that's going to be hard. Well, let's run down here real quick and see if there are any mushrooms inside of the healing springs. I don't think there was. I don't remember seeing any. And hopefully there are. If not, we might have to go back over to the other place, the arcane. Yeah, I don't see any. Don't see any red mushrooms. Hey, B, give me a mushroom, please. Yeah, I don't see any red mushrooms. Yeah, red mushroom, that's what I need. Red mushroom. Come on, do it. Do it. Darn. I mean, we only need the one. All we need is just the one. Well, if that's the case, we gotta run all the way over to our other thing. I will be back as soon as we get over there to see if we can find any. Okay. Well, we're over here, right? You can see my big long pathway that I took. Yeah, we're over here, so let's see if we could find even brown mushrooms. I think would be helpful, right? But I don't remember even seeing red mushrooms here, to be honest. Yeah, like I don't see any mushrooms here. Ah, oh, brown mushrooms. Brown mushrooms. Grab these. I think there was a way to turn those into red, right? Was there anything else? Unidentified enchant. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay. More blazing quartz. That's nothing we need. Iron sword, unidentified. That. We'll grab this lapis. Um, here, nothing needed. Go back up this way to the other stuff. Let's see. There's nothing in any of these, right? Yep, nothing in those. More amethyst here we could grab while we're here if we wanted to. This has one of these research things. We'll go ahead and grab it just because. Grab these. And, well, actually, we don't need. Well, let's go ahead and grab them. Yep. Okay. There's an illusionist metal in there. I don't even. Do that. What's that actually give it? What is that? Oh, that's a back. I'm not. I'll wait to see what that does. Let's go ahead just there. There's nothing else there. And here we had just some pearls, potions of healing, and arcane essence. Over here had basically the same thing. Aerial spirit. Grab it just because. Let's go ahead and grab this alteration table because why not? And that's everything, right? Yeah, so that was everything there. Head back down. Fall down there. Fall down there. Oh, is there anything in this? Nope, nothing in that decorative pot. Nothing in that pot. That pot or that pot. This has some stuff that's not useful. That's got some stuff that's not useful. That same thing. Barrels that were all empty. That one's got an unidentified chain. That one's got just some other stuff. There's a potion mender, whatever, right there. We'll go ahead and grab that too. Yeah. No red mushrooms. Actually, in here we have mana regen. Go ahead and grab this raw brilliance, whatever it is. And I guess with that, we'll just head back up. Did check that barrel, right? Yep, nothing there. And I guess actually we'll just go like this and head home if it'll recognize my mouse clicking. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to then, like it said, turn these into red mushrooms somehow, right? Oh no, we needed that. We needed mushrooms to make this. We needed mushrooms to make this. Okay, so we need 2 iron gears, a pity frame. So we're gonna need some other stuff. So let's go ahead though. We'll take this thing here, down here, and we'll put it right here. Let's put this right there. Of course, face it backwards. Whatever, we'll deal with it later. I just wanted to get it out of the way. So we're gonna need, I believe, some wood, iron, some redstone. so that we can go in here and we can click on this to make a block of redstone, to click on this to make a pity frame, which we need blocks of wood, not planks. Okay, so I'll throw that in there and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come back over here, press U on this. There we go. Then we can press U on this. We just need our iron gears. So we click here, click this, and go 1, 2. And then it needed plastic. So we'll run over here and grab that 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully with this, I could go like this and press U. We can get a spore recreator. Bring it up here. Let's see, we need to fill in this. So we're going to put that there, there, like so. But we will take this and put it right there. And I don't know how this works. I'm assuming it needs some sort of fluid in here. No idea. Let's go ahead in here then and type in 4. Press U on this. So according to this, it just says machine output puts out those, or it puts out these. I'm assuming it needs water or something as well. So if we break it real quick, we can grab it from here. Actually, I probably could have just grabbed a bucket of water. But what we could do is behind here for right now, break this, put that right there. If I go like this, if I threw this in here, then okay, so that's probably just gonna give me brown mushrooms though, right? Yeah. Yeah, of course it does. So is there a way to turn these into red ones? Don't think that there might not have been. Might not have been. So that's bonsai tree, loot, entity drop, thing. Nope. Yep, nope. Output, no. So we can't turn the brown one in. Darn. Which means we're going to have to go exploring to find some red mushrooms, which means I'm probably going to hit up whatever this thing here is. Head up in there and see if that's that. We'll get back when we get over there. We're going to need some torches and stuff, right? Okay, well, I made it. And right away, I see a red mushroom, which is absolutely amazing. I also see a chest. And yeah, let's go ahead. Sneak in here. Just put down some torches. We don't want some stuff spawning in here on us, right? These chests all look like they're whatever. Here we go. Got a regular one. Didn't have anything in it. Nothing in the blast furnace. I should be able to. Okay, I double clicked. Get that one. Oh man, that was way too early. And the last one. These are all green chests, so I don't think they're going to be anything too fancy. I don't know if we actually need these candles, but you know what? I'm going to take these candles. Also, while we're here, let's grab some red mushrooms. Because, yeah, that's going to be super nice getting these red mushrooms. So we should be able to turn them into blocks. Ooh, generated. Nope, nothing. So these just have some different raw foods on them, but whatever. Let's go like this and get this. And click, missed. And click and missed. And click and wow. And one more. There we go. I messed that one up horribly. But we got a wooden hull with efficiency and unbreaking. Which, yeah, we're not even going to bother with that. Or we'll take the Wilden Wing. Let's go ahead and take this beef stew. Brown candle. Augment amplify. I don't know what augments do. We're not going to worry about that. So we'll go back into this next one and miss that. Get that one. Get that. Nope, missed that one apparently. I definitely clicked way too early there. Whoa, missed that one. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, we got an. What? Okay, so we got an Elder Guardian spawn egg. Okay, cool. We'll take that. We will definitely take that. We'll go and take these spikes, these wings, and those cyan candles. And I mean, we really already got what we wanted. Do we want to explore some more? Do we just want to get... Oh man, that looks dangerous. That looks dangerous. You know what? We'll just go ahead and say, since we already got what we came for, let's go ahead and press this button. I'm trying to remember which button to push. Head back to the base. Nice. Nice. And with that, what we could do is run up here. And I'm going to go back to the little spore guy back here. We're going to throw all 27 of these in here. And just take out a couple. Now I should be able to, if this works right, I should be able to take these, throw them down like that. Turn that on. Go like that. And get another wart. Yes. Perfect. And then, of course, nether wart, I could grow that, right? Can I grow that in a pond, in a tree? No, I can't. Okay. Can I grow it in anything else? Doesn't, I mean, it looks like a garden close should be the only thing, so we can worry about that later, because we're not close to making one. Let's go throw this in here. Then we need a gas tier, which we do technically, I think, have. Let's go ahead and put this stuff here and there. We're going to take this and put it in here. Let's go ahead over to this one where we'll go ahead and throw some of this other stuff. Right now, and actually the lockpick we want in our thing. Let's go to this. So, and then see if we could find that gas tier that we have. I don't think I used it up. I'm hoping I didn't. No, wait, never mind, never mind. I know where it's at. It's over here. Here, right here. Boom. There we go. Gas tier. Getting that earlier from whatever we got it from is absolutely amazing. It's gonna let us make our hell shelves. Let's go ahead and click on our quest. Click on exploration because that was a stone dungeon. Nice. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Boom. Potions of regeneration. Nice. So with those, I could press U on this, and we could get, if we get some more blaze rods, bookshelves, and nether bricks. So we're gonna need some nether bricks as well. So we're just gonna come over to here actually and take all of this out. Run it up here. Throw it right there. And then we're gonna need more blaze rods. So come over here and see how much blaze powder you've gotten. Not a lot, but take it. Got a whole lot of netherite scraps. Just weird that netherite scraps are easier to come by than blaze powder. But then we come over here and throw that in there and let that just make that. I could probably maybe. I don't know if it might not work unless it's got a full bucket's worth. So we'll not worry about it. Click on that where we get 17 rods, but for now we're only gonna be able to make 3. There we go. Boom. It just looks weird because it looks like that last one looked like it wasn't quite full. There we go. Let us get 3 of them. It also, only shows Molten Blaze 400, which is weird that it doesn't show like a full thing. There we go with that. We should still have a bunch of books, I believe. We got 60 bunch. It's enough. We grab our planks. Honestly, we might as well just go ahead, grab 2 stacks. Come over here, press U on this. Shift click. Oh, I was about to shift click on that. I don't think we want to do that. I don't think we want that. We want. Can't remember. We might have wanted to do that. Little shelf. We'll click on that. Yeah, any bookshelf. Okay, so yeah, we did want to do that. We did want to do like that. And we'll just go ahead and actually just make that many. Like so. And then come over here. This. Grab those out. Go to this. Press U on there. Shift click on that. Go like that. Here. Click on here. And we're definitely going to want to put at least 3 of these in and go like this. Get those. And then we can bring them over here, put one of the, you can just break these candles real quick and go 1, 2, 3. Actually, we need one of those. So go like that. And then can we throw this in here? We'll need 36 levels. And so then run over here, go ahead, go like this, and creep all. Back over here, click on this up there. Criterion not met. So what actually do you need to infuse that? So we need at least 45 Eterna and 30 Quanta. We have 36 and 21. Wait, what was that? 45, 30? This gives Quanta, but it also gives Eterna. These only go up to that, so we do need more of these. So go ahead and throw that there. We are going to need to make a bunch more stuff here. Let's do this. No, we need another gas tier now, don't we? We need another gas tier. Ooh. PHAST. Gas tier. Okay, so we get that from a gas chicken, which is a tier 6 chicken, which we won't be able to do. Occultism ritual and other stuff. Oof. Oof. This is not what I thought. Did not even think about that. Ooh. So we have those. We'd be able to get it from a loot fabricator from a gas prediction. Don't think we can. Because getting up to this is going to be a pain. Because that's going to be a bone chicken and a blaze rod chicken. And blaze rod chicken's a gold chicken and a lava chicken. Gold chicken's a yellow chicken. iron chicken. The iron chicken's a flint chicken and a bone chicken. Oh man, yeah, that's chickens would be a lot of work. Do that. But any other stuff that gives quantum, and actually, well, it doesn't matter because we're gonna need four of those to get the Eterna, anyways, right? More of it gives. I don't remember what it said they give. They give +3 up to a maximum of 45. So that would be 15 more than these, right? So we would need a minimum of 5 of these. And I don't think the sea shelves give it. They might. Let's just double check the sea shelves at Hoth. Um, Go the sea shelves give Arcana. Unless you get the crystalline one, which also gives that. But sea shelves are going to be pufferfish, water bottle, and prismarine block. Prismarine blocks are going to get from prismarine shards. Prismarine shards we can get pretty well, let's say pretty easily, but nether quartz isn't necessarily easy. Oh, we got a B. We got a B. Give me a gas tier. Give me a gas tier. Where you at? Oh no, it's a wandering trader. Never mind. That's also. I thought it said B. Do you have what we need then? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hey, look, I get my own head. I'm curious if this then is just the heads are just people who are playing. Huh. Netherwart gives you a bastion fruit. That gives you a teleporter. Those give you a glowing mushroom. You know what? I don't even know what these are used for, but I'm going to go ahead and do that just once. Because why not? Say, sure. Okay, well, that's at least okay for now there. But can I do anything with these? Brewing, thick potion, strength potion, thick, leaping, healing. Because I don't know. Potion of regeneration 2. So if I click on this again, the only way is to get that. If I was to use the alchemist cauldron, gives you an put that. I don't think that'd actually work the way I want. Trial chambers things. Yeah. Okay. Well, getting gas tiers is gonna be some work, I think. Nether quartz. We have 8 of it. How much work is getting more of this? So if we pressed R on this, we have quartz dust, that unearther. We get quartz from a geologist doing soul sand. And soul sand we can get by throwing sand in front of a wreath. Okay, okay. That might be doable then. I might have to, if we did that, break this so that it doesn't go down into here. Because if it goes down into here, it's going to compact. Of course, we could always take the compacting upgrade out of it temporarily. That would also work. Then yeah, we could essentially just go like that. And these guys here are all the same. So let's go ahead over here. Get a bunch of sand. And we'll come back when we got some nether quartz. Of course, we want to make sure this can do this whole thing, right? So if we go like that, turn that on, and do that, it used up all that power and only changed 14 of them. Oh my goodness, that's not very good. That is not very good. Of course, we could actually do this ourselves, right? And not even have to have the geologist do it, because we could just go like this, grab this, sweep it ourselves. And that'll give us another 14 of this. But I'm curious, though, if we wanted to make the infused seashell, we do need at least 15 quanta. But we need that, and we need the 10 arcana. Well, the 10 arcana we can get. The 15 quanta, though, is going to be the harder part, right? Because these give 3, so we would still need 5 of them. Unless there's something else that gives Ooh, what do the heads give? What do the heads actually give? The heads don't give anything. Okay. Either that or it just doesn't show up that they give it. If I go in here, I don't think I have any other like monster heads right now. Definitely don't. Huh. We have pufferfish, right? Oh, there's also my other glass bottles. Yeah, let's take this here and throw these up there. And I guess we could just go like this. Throw that down there. Turn this on. See how much I think we might be making more power than it's generating, so we might be okay. We might just need better cables so that we can fill this up faster to make it worth doing. Okay, well, we could do that, and then we only had 14. Of course, this isn't really doing it either, right? This won't help us at all, because that's just going to give us this stuff here. So yeah, actually, just turn that back off real quick and do this. Clean this one up, and then we'll do the other ones, because I don't feel like moving. There we go. Okay, so Ghast here. Ghast, right? Ghast here. I don't know. Well, we could always see if we could get into hostile neural networks. That might be one way to do it, but we'd have to find nether stuff to hit. Means we'd have to go to another dungeon to do it. Of course, we could always get a possessed gas. We could do all this, but that seems like a lot of work too. Gas prediction, like I said, that's a lot of work. Entity drops. So this is where we get to be hard. Nether dungeon, the weeping well, gearing up. We got a thing in here. So if we click on this, Infuse shelf. You hit 45 Eterna. You will be able to infuse the shelf, making those at least that. Karna, blah, blah, blah. So this, let's see. To get the upgrade, you want to get to that. You can get done by upgrading shells. The health shells is easier to craft and focuses on quanta. The sea shells require some fishing to get started, but instead build up your spirited attuned crystals from occultism. Also work spirited attuned crystals. Okay, let's go ahead. Spirit. That's actually type in the right thing. Spirit. Spirited attuned crystal cultism. Okay, so these actually do that. They will get you up. So how a spirited or spirit attuned gem? How do you get that? By putting diamond into a spirit fire. Oh, we could do that so easily. We have so many diamonds. We'll be back once we get those. Okay, so yeah, we'll be back. Okay, running all the way out here because we have this, right? We get this spirit fire, so I should be able to just throw that in there. You get this. I probably should have brought more than one stack. I don't know how many I actually need. But that should be good. So now we can back to the home. Boom, like so. It's going to be so much easier. Okay, so let me go like this. And that'll help us get up to 45. So we should be able to now actually go ahead and break some of these. Go boom, boom, boom. And if I threw in something like that, we're at 44 and 24. So we still do need quanta. But that's Arcana. We could break that because we don't need Arcana to infuse this. But we could also go ahead and break that. We could put that down, and then if we go here and click on this, criteria is not quite met because we needed again 30 quanta, and we are currently at 21. So what can we type in quanta down here? QUAN. Okay, so yeah, skeleton. The skeleton skull gives 5. The wither skeleton gives 10. Zombies 5. Creepers 5. Piglin is 5. But we would need more than that, and I don't think any of these other things. These are all blah blah blah. So actually, the B shelf. Can we do that? We should be able to. We could probably do that. I don't know if we have enough honey. No, we have some. We have 23. So if I go like this, I don't think we actually. I think honeycomb's not going to actually let us make honey, right? So click on this. Get a honey block. You actually do need a honey bottle for 1,000 things. So we would need to get bees. Is there a way we can get a bee? Possibly. Possibly. We do have birch trees. I think birch trees next to a right. So actually, if we go in here real quick and we type in bee, we have just a beehive. We also have the bee nest, but getting enough of those might be a bit. Can I bring this over here? Let's see if we could do this. We'll bring this. We'll go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and grab a flower. We're going to bring this over here. I think this room might be a bit, it might be the same height. I don't know. But we come over here. I don't know why. Oh, that might not have enough light to grow. But if I have that, I have this. Does not work on this? Ooh, apparently you can't twerk a birch sapling, so that means we'll probably have to run over here, grab some bone meal, and just do this until we have a beehive. We might need a bigger thing. I don't know if we can get a beehive on one this small. Ooh, we'll have to find out. Yes, we can get a beehive. Nice, perfect. Okay. We get a beehive. There we go. We got a beehive. Means we could start getting bees. I hit this button and throw some of this stuff in here. Like that. Can I go get flowers? Should have some flowers. Give them to the bees to have them mate. Right? We have pink petals. I don't know if those count as flowers or not. If I come down here, I can give this to you, and we get a little baby bee. Wait, that's six names. I tried to quit tree school, but they said I couldn't leave. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Whatever. Get rid of that. Okay. So, that being the case, then, we need to get honey from the bees, but I don't know if there's going to be any way to speed up that process. Let's go ahead. Put that in there. We can put the honeycomb in there. Because, yeah, I don't think there's any other way to get honey. Like, okay, let's just actually check. Honey, right? We want this, which would be the Echo Shop from the Wayfinder. Unlocks by initialization. Do that. So let's go see what that quest is. Is that going to be... Can we just go get it anyways? Let's go find out if the Wayfinder... Right. Oh, wrong place. Want to go to spawn. What did this guy sell again? Yeah, just two of the next one. So this guy sells a random Apotheosis tome, random thing there. That's there. We could technically do this to get more animals. You know what? I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna click place order. Go like that and say sure. And boom, we got nice. That's actually wonderful. A magnet upgrade for our backpack. Because now we can get a void upgrade, right? And with the void upgrade, let's see, it's a fabricator. This is the wayfinder. Of course, we probably just spent all of our money and can't afford any honey if he's selling it, right? Oh, nope, he's selling I could buy 8 of them, which I does well. Can we put bee spawn? I mean, we would need a lot more money. We put a. Who knows? We can worry about that later. For now, we're gonna go ahead and waste a bunch of our money on 8 bottles. Apparently 16 bottles. Yeah, 16 bottles of honey that we could then come in here, run over here, go like this. We need to take the honey and make 2 honey blocks. We go. So then we go here and we type in quanta again, which gives us this. That does give us minus 30 a turn, though. Ugh, that sucks. Okay, and then a beehive is going to be that. So we might be able to still do this. Who knows? Let's find out. We'll need this. We'll need that. Go here. Click on this. Click on that. Shift click on this and go 1, 2. And click on the B shelf. We do this. Actually, what was this? That's negative quanta. That's negative quanta. Other shelves we would need to be able to make the other ones first, I believe. That's so much stuff that's just negative quanta. Ridiculous. This one gives the plus 100%. So if we had this, and then we break these, right? We put this down, and then we put these down instead, right? Like so. Let's go ahead, press B real quick, grab a torch back out so we can put it right there. And if we throw this up here now, yeah, as you can see, we're at 18. 18. You know what? I'm gonna go like this. Break. Oh man, yeah. Dude, I forgot these can't go on. Yeah. They have to sit on a shelf. So let's go ahead then and go on. Oh, the other ones went in my backpack. I'm like, where'd they go? 2. We'll go like that. And sadly, yeah, we did need that. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Break that one. Break that one. Press B. Grab this and this and this, and go back up here. Make ourselves some more bookshelves. Press U on that. Shift this, that. Put this down there, there. Break that. Put it there. Okay. No. That only gives us 2. Put that there, and that there. And with that, that gives us 25. Darn. Darn, I was really, really hoping we could do this without that. Yeah, because I don't think we could do deep shelves, or, because in order to even actually dormant and deep shelves, not going to give us anything. End shelf, we would need the infused dragon's breath, which requires this, so we couldn't do that. That sucks. Even though we can get our quanta up really high with the B shelf, that negative 30 just hurts so much. Ooh, that just does suck. Okay, well, let's go ahead, I guess, break it out. If we go like this, though, and look at this, we are at that 45, but we are only at 21 quanta. So the only other way to get there would be heads. Which infernal draw? Are you get them from that? We want actually this. What is this? Grim Talc. We could buy it from the Wayfinder. I didn't even notice while we were there. We could have bought that. Oh man. Let's see though. I don't see the talc stuff. Let's actually just click on this again then and click on Grim Talc. Looks like we can't really make it unless we had a block of it, which we get a block of it from it. So yeah, okay. Zombie head, same thing. And then of course, zombie head we could buy from the Wayfinder. You know what? I gotta go look at that. I gotta go look at that because if we could have bought that from there and we didn't do it, that's going to suck. Because then we spent all that money on whatchamacallit, where is it at again? Right here. We just spent all that money for nothing. Although, actually, I know how we can get a bunch of heads. Okay, so we couldn't buy them anyways. Okay, good. Good. Perfect. Okay, but I think I know how we can get a bunch. Let's go in here. Down here and type in at mob. And we have this one here, which is going to be gold helmet. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. So let's go ahead back to the house. Back to the house. We're going to need to clean out our inventory. So I'm going to go down to this chest right here. And actually, you know what? I want to try something. Maybe. Do we? I don't remember if we have a Tablet of Awakening, right? We should. I think. Yes, we do. We have a Tablet of Awakening. So can I? No, no, that's just going to be too much work. That's going to be too much work. Let's just go ahead, come down here, and go like this. And we'll just put all this stuff here and here. So can we make a craft? We can make a crafting table in here. Be able to do it from here. No, no. Get too much work. Grab out a stack of that. Grab out a stack of that. Yeah, okay. And then we'll come over here and make 12 helmets. Make 12 helmets. We will then go like this and make that. Then beheading, we needed redstone. Okay. Here, grab a stack of redstone. Click on this. Click on this. I'm going to press A on the bookmark here. And I somehow missed it. So we'll go like that. Then we can press R on this and press the bookmark button. Like so. And then we should be able to come over here, click, shift click that, go like this. And we could do this. Get a bunch of beheading. Right? That gave us 6. Then we come over here, just grab this and that. Then we need, you know what? I'm just going to make all of them again. I'm pretty sure we don't need that many. Give us 6. We can click this and go boom. Go like that to get that. Shift click that. That. And then shift click that one more time. And done. Okay. And then we go like this. Throw that in there. And then these other helmets that we don't need, we could throw in there. Yes, I completely forgot about this option for getting heads. Then bring this over here where we just break this. And we go in here and throw that there. Take out this one thing of glass and put it right there. And we can turn this off. We got a new stick. What's it called? Stick Wars the sequel. But there we go. 2 heads. Nice. Bring those over. Put them right there and there. And then that should give us what we need. Go back over here. Down to this and pull out stuff we need. Either stuff we need and just stuff we don't want to lose. We'll grab all that like so. We don't really need the books. We'll bring them back over here and throw them in here. Nice. And then we should have what we need if I come over here and click on this and throw this in here. Perfect. We could get this infusion shelf. Nice. And with that, we can then click that. We click this. Get this. Gives us some more experience. And then we can work on getting this, which requires 4 deep shelves. 2 echoing deep shelves. Well, the echoing deep shelves, actually, getting all those candles earlier is actually pretty nice. Will require that. A deep shelf is 60 Eterna, which kind of sucks. The 40 Quanta and 40 Arcana, which again, right now we don't have like most of that. But I should be able, I might be able to break both of those. Put that down. This and this down. Press B. Grab this. Go like this. Throw this in here. We do have our 30 and we have our 50. We go like that. And we go like that. Then we can break that. And break this other regular shelf. Go like this. And these give +5 up to a maximum of 60, right? And we can put that there and that there. And that should take us to 59. Really? Really? 50? How's it 59? And the Quanta is... Oh, can't re-enchant that. Quanta is 40. So to make, again, the deep shelf, so if we go in here and type in deep shelf, we need it to be 60, 40, and 40. So that does kind of suck. Can we, however, then, because we're going to have to change out these then, because I don't know, because I mean, we have these that give Eterna, they are Arcana, but they don't have give a lot, so let's go like this real quick, type in Arcana, like that. Okay, so the large candles give 4. But the seashells, like if we get the seashells, that gives +3. If we get the infused seashell, yeah. So let's see if we can make some seashells real quick. Again, it was gonna be big nether quartz. Let's go ahead, turn off that. I just realized all those other things. So like that, we can take that, turn that on. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. This gives us 12. Go like that. No, we press U on this. We want these, right? We want the prismarine bricks, which is 90. Ouch. Ouch. That's a lot. 9 times 6 is how much again? 9 times 6 is 54. So I don't think we had anywhere close to enough of those. And he doesn't sell anything we'll need. And that just takes forever. And we only have half of what we need anyways. What I could do, I think, right now, though, is because this is being annoying, is I could probably take this here and go like this so that they can't like pop out of there. They'll stay in there. We'll just let those stay in there for a minute and all change. And then we could probably do the same thing with some sand just so we get some more nether quartz. I don't think, I'm just going to double check. I don't think we have any more. If I don't see any more, yep, don't really see any more there. There is no more over here, right? Heck, oh, there's 7. I mean, 7's not enough. Go like that real quick. Once that does that, so we have 43 out of the 56 we need. We need to just get some more, and we'll just let that keep running. But of course, in order to get more, we're going to need to turn stuff. I don't think we have any in here, right? No. Nope. Nope. So, and I'm pretty sure we don't have any here. You have a lot of heads now, though. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And again, if we press U on this, right? I was gonna say, I think it showed a way that we could turn. Okay, it was this. That was how we turn with antimatter into a wither skeleton skull. Yep. So we would need to find wither skeletons to get their skulls. And that's a lot of work. So, but yeah. What else did we get in here? We got quite a lot of the time worn fabric. We got quite a lot of that. We have a decent amount of the luminous shards. Only got a little bit of gem dust. But yeah, we got a bunch of creeper heads, bunch of skeleton heads, bunch of zombie heads. But we need all of them, and we need basically everything we got right now. That no more soul sand. Let's go ahead, grab out sand. It should be done. We could go like that and let this make soul sand and then come back. Okay, so we now have 6 prismarine blocks. We can come down here and grab some bottles from one of these, right? So there's a bottle there. Drop down here, grab some water. We also need our blowfish, wherever that was. Right there we go, it's a blowfish. And then we come over here, grab out one of these again. Come over here, press U on this to again make ourselves a sea shelf. We can then jump down here, click on this, throw this in here. It's probably going to tell us the criterion's not met because we need some, we need 45, 15, and 10. We need 10, whatchamacallit. We have 59 of that. So if we took out some of these, right, be fine. I believe even if I took out 3 of those, right, still puts us at 50 and 40. No Arcana, but to get that Arcana, we could press E. Do this, because we have 2 of these large candles, which give us 8. Then we could run over here to see if we have some more large candles at all. Real nice. We have at least one more. Do we have one more? There's one more. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Then go like that. Throw this in here. Infuse this to give us a thing. So then we could break this. Put this down. That down. And if we throw in something now, right? So we're at 17 Arcana, 40 Quanta, 53 Magic or Eterna. We would need to get that Eterna up to 60, right? So 44. We'd also need to get this up to 40. I think really the only way to do that would be to change out all these shelves to sea shelves. But let's see. Crystalline shelf. Crystalline shelf would be helpful. What do we need for that? We would just need prismarine crystals. We can get by crushing we can make a crusher in this, which requires some of these and some of these. That's a lot of work. What about this? Can we make one of these? That's that. How do we get a Heart of the Sea? A Heart of the Sea we would buy from the Echo of the Enchanter for 15. I mean, I don't think we have 15, but click on this. That gives us 5. If we click on this, that gives us 5. So let's go check and see what he has real quick. Because, yeah. Yeah, we just want to go see what he has real quick. We're just instead of trying to fly out of here like we do. So the Enchanter, I believe, was this guy right here, right? Yep. There's just regular books in there. Can I right click and take them out? Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, okay. So, what can I do? Ooh, so yeah, I could get a lot of stuff from him. The enchant. What was it that I was looking at again? Enchanted library, no. It said we could buy something from the enchanter. What was it? Oh yeah, this thing here. 15. Oh, we could do that. Place order. Yep, there we go. So we could do that, then we could head back home. We could run back upstairs real quick because we need just a couple more of these, so we can take that and throw that right there. Turn that on. Wait a second. Wait, there we go. Giving us more than enough. We got 10 of them. Perfect. And we could run back down here. Grab this. Run over here to this. If we click on this again, right now, again, that's +5 and +5. If we click on this, it's +15 and +20. If we do that, that's a massive increase. What, 10 and whatever? So if we did that, and then threw this in here, what are we looking at? We are looking at 60, 40, and 32. Okay, but we can only get up to 60. So if I was to break one of these, right? And then look at it again, what are we at? We still at 60? We are still at 60. Okay, so if I break another one, are we still at 60? No, we are at 57. Okay, so we need all of that. So, honestly, I think the best way to get it would be to make another one of those. Because we need 60. We need, again, that only gives 2. We need 60. We need 40. We need 40. And we are at, again, 60, 40, 37. 37. Do that, or it's hard to say if it's total value, but we're at 37. That just means another large candle would put us over 40. Do we have another large candle again? I'm going to assume we don't. Because we saw that one. If I hit B, do I have one in here? No, I do not. If I go in here, we have small candles. Can we make a large candle? How do we make a large candle? Large candle is going to be tallow and a string. Tallow is made from a tallow block. Kill animals such as pig with a butcher knife. Okay, okay. We need a butcher knife. How do we make a butcher knife? Got a butcher knife, which is there, which is going to be 3 sticks and 2 iron. So we just need 2 more sticks. 1, 2. Go over here, go like this, click on here. Click that. There we go. Can I enchant this? Be better. Bane of Arthropods, Reaper, Bane, yeah, we'll just go like this. Okay, so that's also apparently gave us fire aspect and unbreaking. But I'm sorry, sheep. I need you to die for some tallow. Nice. We actually got 2 of them. Then we just need some string. Go like that. We go like this. We could press U on here. Go like that. We get ourselves another large candle, which is worth 4. And if we put that down and go like this, it now says 41, 40, 60. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Then how do we get ourselves a deep shelf? Then we here type it in again, deep shelf. There we go. So dormant deep shelf is just going to be cracked deep slate tiles and books. That should actually be pretty easy. I should be able to just go like this. Bring this over to this. Click on this. Find cracked deep slate tiles. How do we get cracked deep slate tiles? Actually, click on this. And you just, okay. Actually, we don't even need this because we should have deep slate tiles right here. We'll just go like that. Throw these in here. And let them just go. Them go. There we go. Boom. And then with books, which we have 3 of, we'll go ahead and come over here real quick and grab the other books. Come over here. Click on this. Click on this. Shift click on this. And make 10 of these. And then go boom. Why does it say criteria are not met? Oh man, we've really only got 36 on the enchantability. Oh man. So we would still need 4 more. We still need 4 more percent. Because sadly, this has just a higher enchantability than these do, apparently. So, can I, what if I take one of these skulls out, right? Just want to double check. Take a skull out. And then we throw this in there. And our quanta is down to 35. I just wanted to double check and make sure. So if we go like this, infused hell shell. So let's go here and type in infused. No, not infused. At Apoth. Scroll down to here. So this would just give us an increased quanta. And the glowing shelf would give us 3.3 arcana. Glowing shelf is going to be that. That is 5 quanta and 5 eterna, which is same thing as an infused, right? 5, 5, 5, 5. So yes, we could do that. We could do that. We could just go ahead, break 2 of these, run over here, I think. Nope, glowstone might be over here. I'm gonna assume we don't have glowstone already in block form. So let's just go ahead and go like this. I mean, we should somewhere, but where it's at, I don't know. We'll go like that. Then we go like this. Then click here. Click there. That'll give us 2 of those. We could put down right here and right here. And then we could put down this and this. And then if we click on this, we can click on that and get our deep shelves. And we could just start making a bunch of those, which give us plus everything. So we could then change out all these other non-shelf or whatever, all these plain ones. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We did it. We did it, everybody. Perfect. Okay, and then we can go ahead and break all those. Go like this. Go 1, 2, 3. And actually, we needed some other ones, didn't we? For this quest. Gearing up, you come here and we click on this, on that. And there's this. This wants us to make any of these, which is whatever, but because we wanted, again, go over here though, click on that, click on that. Finish this off, we need 2 echoing, which is, yeah, so I will do that real quick too. Because for that, we could just come over here, find whichever one has our candles in it, take those out, come over here, grab 2 of those, go like this. We wanted just an echoing deep shelf. We go like that to get 2 of those. Perfect. Then we could, which those actually give what, 15 and 5, so they just don't give the quanta, which is fine. We could go boom and boom, because again, like these only gave 3, so these are much better. So if we put that down, like these are going to be better than this. There we go. So we go like that and boom. Then we could just, because we couldn't need that. Go ahead, grab that, put that down, and then now if we throw like this in, as you can see, our enchantability, because of the 5%, is done, but the base value is 95. The magical energy is up to 75, which that that's weird because these can only go up to, oh wait, no, because these can go up to a max of 75. So that goes up to a max 75, and then the quanta is now all the way up to 80. Nice, nice. And with that, we click on this. So let us click on this, which will give us this, and gives us another gift here, which we kind of want the unbreakable brush. But some other stuff would be useful. What are we going to get? We're going to get the villager hat. The villager hat. What's the villager hat do? I don't remember what the villager hat does. Let's shift on there. Reduces trading prices with villagers, making deals more profitable. Yeah, so it's nothing great. But let's go ahead and go talk to our buddy, the enchanter, to see what he's got for us. And yeah, perfect. That was honestly a lot more work than I was thinking. Plus, I, didn't think of the whole beheading thing, get skulls, and if I had planned out a bit more, definitely would have got that a little bit more if I remembered. So if we come here and we click on this, again, he's still got all this stuff here to sell. But we click on here and blah, 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 blah. Your world engine upgrade will require a few awakened shelves and 2 echo infused shelves. These may be, but yep, there we go. We click complete stage. Seek out the other echoes to continue your path. The work system will be upgraded soon. Echo Knowledge Seeker Test 2 complete. It's weird that it says Test 2 complete. Unless it's just talking about his test 2. Because we still got a lot of stuff to do for Wayfinder and the other guy. But guidance, yeah, guidance, we'll go down here just to double check and make sure there's nothing's like strangely glitched out or anything, or bugged out or whatever. What's up, dude? So yeah, return once you finish 2, and they have a sound now. But with that, we could click on this, which gives us this. Once you've created the echoing these shells, head back to the Echo Enchanter to learn how to install it into the world engine as an upgrade. Auto build the enchanting upgrade. So submitting this, or submitting the blocks required for this upgrade and claiming its reward will automatically assemble your teams. Okay, I think I understand this now. So if I head back to the back home, right? And we go over to these things over here, right? We take out the 64 blocks we have from here. And click on this. What do we got gearing up? Okay. Oh, yeah, this here. So we got that. And if we go to here, and I click on this, and I click on this, and I click submit, it'll take those. We'll get the assemble the machine upgrade. And we'll get this cutscene where it will place in all these blocks for us. Okay, I see. So it does that, and then now if we click on this, I don't know if what exactly it upgraded per se, but yeah. And then if we click on this again, this just wanted that. So if we have 2 source stone, we could do that again, which we have 2 source stones, so we'll just go ahead and hit home. Now that I figured out how this thing works, we come over here and go boom, boom. And click that button again to click this, go like this, and click submit. And then we can click that, and that'll do that. This is a repeatable quest. I don't know what repeating it does. But now we could technically get source put in here. Okay, so we get source put in there now. I'm assuming that's what that means. Go back home. Go here, and then so if we want power in the machine, I guess not sure what all this actually let us do. Finding your way several blocks. Explorer compass can help you find vaults. So that's basically wants us to find vaults. Get this. So I think next time what we might do, I don't know if we will do this because this wants us to make ultimate thermo things, which requires a lot of stuff from that. We have, of course, there's the superheated. Requires us to have what power? 64 world engines, steel casing, magnetic. That's actually not a bad one to make. It's just the transferring heat things, but then superheating element is perfect. 2K RF a tick is ideal for hitting around 300. Okay. So we would need, yeah. So I think what we did here, right, with this one here, the quartermaster, was it made a place where we could build stuff in the place. But I think we might need to do this. That's a minor world. That was a minor. That was a major. That was a minor. Click on this one. It's a minor. That's a minor. That's a minor. Time space glass though. The Chronon Star, the Emerald Engine, maybe. We could possibly do this. Or we'll end up doing one of these two next time is what we'll focus on. I think we'll focus on that before we focus going back to here. Make this obsidian plate just because, yeah, it's a little bit of work. Just do that. Of course, we could also get the sag mill now or a crusher to make the obsidian powder. Do that one. So that would be a little bit easier than it was before, which if we did that, we actually get a lava chicken. Gives us a free lava chicken, which gives us free lava. We could do that. We might do that and then train casing, blah, blah, blah. We might do that as well. Bounty board, we still just got a lot of stuff to fight here, you know. Exploration, we might go explore that dungeon some more, possibly. Now that we have the ability to get massive levels, we might end up turning this on and setting this to just void every, basically, I don't know. I don't know if we can set it to void everything, but we might turn it on just so that this um start getting levels again. I mean, definitely, we're going to turn it on just so we can start getting levels, because just enchanting one thing right now is what level? Level 75. But yeah, actually, can't get 75, but 1, 2, 3 before we leave. I just want to check something on this, and we actually want 3 sticks. Go like this. Like, this one has just silk touch and efficiency on it. But if we were to take this out, right? Come over here, throw it in there. We get Unbreaking 5. We get Fortune 4. Efficiency 2. I don't think Fortune really does much, but it might. Unbreaking, we would need a lot of levels to get that, and we're only at 66, so that wouldn't help in anytime soon. Yeah, and then of course, I'm curious, is knowledge of the knowledge? Yes, because that is Apotheosis. Knowledge of the ages is in here. So we could technically, I think what we could do, if we were able to do this, which we can't do because we don't have, actually, we could do this. We would just need a looting 3 book, an empowered palace crystal, which that would be a little bit of work, and potion or ancient knowledge potion. Yeah, which that's actually amazing. So an ancient knowledge potion, if we had those, is 400% experience gained, which is amazing, and that's actually cheap. We could do that easy. And that gives us, yeah, that, and then of course you press U on that. Who applies ancient knowledge when active and in inventory. Source ancient knowledge, 2 minutes durability. Yeah, and then of course, like I said, even better one. That could also be quite useful to make, 'cause getting 1600 increased experience would be amazing. But also, like I said, we could make knowledge of the ages, and then we could possibly make a I'm not sure what else we even have here. Do we have modular routers? We do have modular routers. So we would technically be able to make a modular router with a player module, I think, and a hack module. I don't know. Might just be it might just be the activator. Yeah, might just be the activator and that, and then with those 2 things, you could put the knowledge, whatever the thing of the knowledge is in there. Oh, hey, look, we played for a while. Oh, we could, yeah, probably do that. Are there any of these things in here that we don't really care about if we get more of again now? Uh, Probably we could probably take the glass bottles out and then just put these here so that we could just get these, because these take up a lot of space for glass bottles, right? We do that. We go like that, and we can take this, go like that. There we go. We take this out. We can take that out. We take this out, and this. And I can clean out the rest of this later. But yeah, I think that's going to be the goal for next time. Is we will start working on some of that other stuff and getting some more experience so that we can, yeah, I don't know what that mob thing is. Let's go like this real quick and do this. At they're one of these. We should put sharpness. I don't know if we did. Did we put sharp? We can't even see it. So, well, anyways, thank you all for watching. Please enjoy your day, night, do whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. As always, force your friends to watch. We will come back next time, where again we try to do some more of this other stuff. We might work towards this. See if we can make like some of these other fancy gems, like the step height one or one with luck, so we just get more stuff. Got some of these other things that we could work on making just to make stuff easier for us. There's all that. There's a bunch of different fancy gear things down here that we should definitely work on so that we could get stuff. And like I said, we need to definitely do some other stuff, and we could get we even work towards making some netherite gear now because we have all the other stuff we need to do it, right? So we'd be able to take our gear, make it netherite, throw it in here, and get some higher enchants and whatnot, and be good. But yeah, so thank you all for watching again. Peace out. See you next time.